Woohoo! Alright, it's time for another sale. So this one's going to be basically the final version 3 Renix engine monitor sale, because I kind of made them all. I went a little crazy and made 40 of these things. Still got to put displays on, still got to print 3 more days worth of plastic, but I think I can hit the mark. Next sale date is going to be May 4th, 2017, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Thursday. Yeah, what he said. So, we got them coming. And after that, there ain't much left. We've got 6 boards left out of the entire 100 V3s. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so many boards. So, yeah. Get them while you still can. They're going to be $85 on Etsy, $90 on eBay. Links will be posted in the description, on my Facebook, and on my Instagram when the sale goes live. I can't get the links beforehand, but I think you can follow the Etsy page. I don't know if you can follow the eBay thing. I don't think you can. But they're both Nick and Time Films. Don't get this listing confused with my other one. I have DIY kits up on Etsy, so don't buy that accidentally, because it costs me 20 cents every time someone buys that and I have to refund it. But yeah, I'm going to have 2.5 liter support, so for an extra $5 if you want to upgrade your unit. This is a V1, so it's not going to look nearly this bad, but I'm going to add 2 resistors into your little dealio so that you can read 2.5 liters as well. It's going to be really hard to do on these boards that I've already put together, so I'm probably going to start putting together those last 6 for 2.5 guys. And the adapter also gets modified. It gets an extra pin, and one of the pins gets jumped. If you still want that to work on 4.0 liters, you'll have to let me know when you buy it, and I'll add a switch on there, because otherwise it just gets jumped straight to ground. If you do that on the 4.0, I think the 4.0 would turn... like the ignition would turn on every time you plug the adapter in otherwise, so yeah, you're going to want to switch on that or something. Also, I don't know if I'm going to have the code ready for 2.5 and 4.0 to be on the same unit, so if you order a 2.5 liter, you're going to get 2.5 liter software. It can always be updated later, but for now, it's just going to be you either have the 4.0 or you have the 2.5 liter. And that's also only for manuals. So manual 2.5 guys. I'm pretty sure the autos are different because they actually have different pins, and I mean that this time. For 4.0s, it still works on auto and manual and all that right from the start. So get you one while you still can, because once this sale sells out, I'm basically out. I'm going to save a couple of those boards for special occasions and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm also still doing plastic colors as well, so if you want custom colors, check the site. I'll tell you which ones I have and which ones I don't. Make sure to also tell me what button colors you want. The normal color is red for the selection buttons and white for the home button. So if you don't get back to me, that'll be what color you get with your thing. But otherwise, let me know what button color you want. I have black, red, and white. A very common option that people like to do is black selection buttons and a white home button. So, if you order custom colors, please let me know what color buttons you want. This is all I got, alright? And don't forget the color code of the case. After this sale is done, I'm going to start work on a bunch of different things. I want to work on V4 units, which is going to have a more powerful board, and like a stupid more powerful board. I want to work on the clock version, so we'll get that clock version rolling eventually. I've got some screens that I want to try out. Like this guy down here, that's an OLED, that's really freaking cool. I got a bigger graphic display somewhere. Yo man, where you at? For all y'all that wanted bigger screens. So this is a 128 by 64 graphic display that you can do all kinds of stuff with, text-wise. And you can do, you know, pretty much whatever. This is also RGB, so I can change the background color, which is cool. The only problem is, if you notice, this is in positive mode. Now, what I can do is do it in negative, which is pretty easy to do in software, I'm pretty sure, so you could still have it so that the text is the color and the background is black. but you'll notice that there's a pretty big area where there's no screen, so I could make a little cover to cover that up. I don't know, but that's one that I was looking into. I mean, this is fairly big compared to a regular REM. You know, there's quite a lot more screen real estate there, and since it's graphical, I can do whatever I want. That one, I guess I'll just show you a picture real quick, but I was thinking about making a gauge pod idea. That would be really cool. So it's basically just like this, but it would fit in the gauge pod. It would be just two readings, just because how small it is, but that's another thing I want to try to play with. So we've got a Mega version in the works, we've got a gauge pod one in the works, we've got a clock version one in the works, and we're going to have standard V4s in the works, which will, again, use these teensy boards, which are ridiculous. I really can't wait to get into them. Also want to add new sensors and stuff, so maybe like gyroscope, compass, maybe a buzzer for like alerts or something like that. SD card, maybe. I don't know if that's going to be on a Mega only, or if I'll have an upgraded version. I don't know. There's so many different paths I can take, but I've got lots of ideas. Just need the time. So anyway, I'll get more into that when I get more into that. But for now, if you want to get one of these, this is the time to do it if you want a V3, because this is going to be the last sale. I'm pretty sure. Alrighty then. Best of luck out there. May the 4th be with you.